What's up, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of the Banner Report podcast, starring your hosts, Cody, that's me, that's Steve Crowley, and that's Jacob Pierce. We are coming to you live on July 27th, 2025. I don't know why that threw me through a loop, but guys, we're in the doldrums of summer. No NBA, basically nothing going on in the NBA landscape. It's all about predictions for next year. We already know Celtics aren't going to be great. But who knows? How are we feeling?
I'm feeling like I don't know. It's slow. It's everything already happened. Like as soon as the first week of trade deadline opens up, then now it's just who's going to fall into a place. And apparently, we're just dead set on not getting a center, which is good.
I mean, we still need one.
We have Nemanja Keita. We don't need a center.
That's it, though. We're going to continue debating it. You still need like one more person. I don't care who it is at this point.
Need? Why do we need them? We're not going to win a title this year. We don't need anybody.
Because you need to have a starting center on your team.
No, we need to be bad so that we can get a lottery pick.
We're going to be bad, Steve, no matter who it is.
If we have a center then.
Because you need just to have it for an NFL, an NBA team. Like you just need a big body. I don't know.
One thing I've been like thinking about, I mean, it's just like we're just gonna have to get real gritty this offseason. I mean, it's not this season. I mean, like it's just the fan base. We're just gonna see how the bandwagon people dip out because I mean, we're not projected to win 60 wins. Like we've been just having such a crazy run of seasons the last like 5 to 10 years. So it's like let's see how our fan base responds and how the attitude is. But I feel like a lot of the fan base is not ready for this year.
It's going to be a 42 to 45 win year. It's going to be not a blast.
No.
Yeah, Vegas has 43.5 is the number. So, hey, look, if you're an above 500 team, then hell yeah,
Tatum.
That's great. With no Tatum, like it's
crazy.
Look, the narratives are going to be great for us no matter what. Like if Jaylen Brown steps up and can become a playmaker and a good number one, then hell yeah, look at that. Jaylen Brown's great. If the team falls apart and plays bad, hey, you guys disrespected how good Tatum was. This team was built around Tatum.
You know, what if Pritchard's like a fringe all-star and gets MIP, or Derek White is an MIP potential? Like what if Derek White like averages like 24?
I don't know if Derek White can get an MIP unless Derek White just goes and starts averaging 30 a game or something like that. Like the talk of how good Derek White has been is too loud for him to get most improved player, I think.
I think that's fair. If he was, I would love it if he goes to All Star, he deserves it. But I definitely agree.
Agreed.
He's too because of the finals and how good of a role player he is. He definitely had too much of a highlight on him compared to other people like Norm Powell, which is like a fun name. But yeah, he would technically have gone crazy big upwards like improvement. But yeah, I see where you're coming from. Because he's had a lot of highlights in the finals. It's hard to give him an MIP.
Although, and Steve, you were talking about this earlier, there is some sort of weird thing going on with the Tatum injured player exception and the Celtics not having activated it or used it on him yet. So that is interesting because you also said that they've used it on other teams have used it on other players like Tyrese Halliburton for the Pacers. They know he's going to miss the entirety of next year. So when you use this exception, it's telling you that the player is not going to play for the entire season, that you can use that money for, whatever, a trade exception, signing some person under the mid-level exception or at the mid-level exception or something like that. And the Celtics haven't used this. So what does this mean?
That means that they think that Tatum might come back this year, which is it's kind of an interesting way to look at it because, I mean, I don't want him to come back this year coming off an Achilles. I want him to have a whole year off. He's played more basketball than like anybody in the last like 5 years between making it deep in the playoffs every year, the finals, playing overseas, playing FIBA, playing the Olympics. Like I want him to get a whole year off where he's not beating the shit out of himself every day. So I would like him to use that exception. And then, I mean, look, you guys want to yell and scream about getting a center, you can get a $14 million exception and go get a center. Like that's not bad.
Ooh, Jacob, you shaking your head.
No, I was just saying not bad at all. But yeah, I just think Tatum has him at gunpoint. Maybe he's like, don't freaking Tatum. You know Tatum.
He's a
So you
flop.
think this is from Tatum?
I don't know. I mean, you know Tatum. Maybe they don't want to kill his morale. I don't know. Maybe it's kind of like throw him a bone, let him try to think he can do it. Maybe they'll advise against it. But I mean, if you have exception money on the table, you should take it. But he's probably talking so positively. Who knows? You know Tatum.
I think that this is like a. I mean, I think they will end up using it.
Yeah.
I'll say that. I think right now, maybe the front office is a lot like how we are, where we're seeing the clips of him, like, walk in with no boot at weddings and swimming and doing aqua therapy every day and posting and all that. And we're like, okay, so maybe there's a non-zero chance that you do play this year. Like, and you as the player, you probably want to come back as soon as possible, right? Especially when you're young and in your prime. I don't know if it's best to do that. From either end, but yeah, maybe it's like, hey, don't use it yet. Like, let's wait until, I don't know, October,
Yeah.
and we'll talk, or I don't know, maybe at the trade deadline or something before it expires or something.
Yeah, I don't know what the rules are for when you can pick up this exception. Like, if you can pick it up partway through the year, if his rehab's not going the way you want it to, and yeah, then that's good. But I don't know if there's a rule where you have to pick it up before the season starts or not.
Yeah, there has to be. I just don't know.
I mean, like,
What
if
it
you really
is.
want to know, we can go look at like the New Orleans Pelicans, because every person on that fucking team got hurt. If they were gonna do it, if anybody was gonna do it, they were gonna do it.
Yeah, I feel like it does ring a bell that people do get cut a break if like their biggest, like, I feel like I've seen that players go down for like the rest of the year and they do get sort of a break mid-year in some way.
It only makes sense. I mean, like, you want the league to flourish. You don't want teams to get punished off of freak injuries and stuff like that.
If only we had Google.
If
We
only
need we need
one of
we
us
need a
was smart enough
JV.
to figure it out.
Whenever I try to Google stuff is when I get laggy.
God knows I don't know how to open up another tab. I better know how to do this.
Vamp while I look, then, guys. Jesus.
I mean, I'm still excited for this year, honestly. Like, I just think it'll be a different type of year, but I like Celtics basketball regardless, and like I honestly, it's definitely benefited from the fact we had literally one of the best years of all time 2 years ago. So I feel like pretty spoiled throwing a tantrum over a really tragic injury year type situation.
Yeah, I mean, it's just a different way to look at it. We can put on the green glasses to this year, and we can be like, yeah, we have no expectations. Just enjoy everybody for what they are. And I'll just start watching singular players every game. Like, oh, I want to see how Cade is playing this game. He's got a good matchup. I want to go see Derek White. Oh, Derek White's playing really good tonight. Like, you're just gonna look for positive things even in losses. Whereas the last couple of years, it's been like, oh my god, dude, they lost a game where they were up by 10 in the third quarter. I can't believe it, and it was just Debbie Downer even in the wins.
That's
Oh,
true.
you're up by 30, but you only won by 5. It's like we get to look at games in a different way this year, which is going to be refreshing, I guess.
No,
I
for
mean, I'd
sure.
rather be competing, obviously, but
At least we did that very recently.
that was one of the most
It makes it
dominant teams
easier.
ever.
Yeah.
That team that won the title, they had more 30-point leads than 10-point deficits for an entire year. Like, that's fucking crazy.
Can you imagine how it would be feeling if we didn't win when we really had all the chips and it like correctly? We would be like really melting down. It really makes it so, like, winning that chip really allows so much peace and tranquility when it comes to like a year not looking great because
It would be such a tanking year this year if that didn't happen. Like, if we didn't win that chip, like, it would be like, all right, Jalen's gonna have a mysterious toe injury every third night.
yeah, it'd be so
You
cool.
know, Derek White's gonna have migraines every second night. Like, we're just gonna try and lose as many games as we can. But
Somebody will be getting fired, traded.
Yeah.
yeah, it would be an absolute tank job.
Instead, instead we kind of like the remains of like a royal group basically, like Peyton and Derek and Sam and Jalen. Like we still have kind of a very. It's almost. I mean, it's like when like the Raptors were out the next year. That next year they were actually pretty good. It's kind of hard to remember, but they did win like 50 something games without Kawhi, and it was kind of just like because they were kind of just had all that experience and all that jazz. I don't know. It's nice to just still have a decent bit of the core. Peyton on a bigger leash. I think Peyton will be great this year.
Update on the answer. So the window to apply for this exception starts on July 1st. So that's probably why you're hearing about all the teams having used it, because it's the first month of it being active, and you have until January 15th to apply, and then it expires. Hold on, when does it? It expires in March 10th. And it's whatever's the lesser of the non-taxpayer mid-level exception, and or 50% of the injured player's contract. So Tatum obviously makes a super max deal. So it's it would be whatever the non-taxpayer mid-level exception is. So 10 million, 12 million, whatever it is, something like that.
So I mean, look, we got another couple months of him rehabbing, see where he's at, and
There's no rush.
See what the team is at too. If the team is just absolutely in the toilet for some reason by the 15th, like, you know, Jalen pulls a hammy or something like that, misses 3 weeks, and the team just shits their pants, then like, hey, guess what, Tatum? We're not going to have you coming back this year. We're going to go try and get an exception, make a trade, and bring somebody in for next year for you.
Yeah. I mean, who knows? Yeah, there's no rush. We have it in our pocket as a card to play when we need it. And who knows who that money could be spent on. Who would you like to see them try and bring in on that deal?
I mean, you got $14 million. You can combine it to trade, right?
That I don't know. And that's a little too advanced of a Google search for me right now.
We don't. Yeah, we're not Keith Smith over here. I'll tweet at him later and we'll find out.
I'm sure you can use it as a exception.
Shit, if you can do that and you can put a couple of salaries together and go get a center, like go get like the bonus maybe or something like that.
What was Claxton's? I feel like he didn't even have a crazy deal. It was like 25 a year, which is a lot, but not like.
Oh yeah, dude, you could fucking put like Anthony Simons and then the exception and give him a first. You know, the Nets absolutely love ball handlers over there, apparently.
Yeah, that's another thing that the Nets need, a ball handler.
But we know that they don't care about fit at all, so we can still, think about these trades. Yeah, it's not like another organization where they just stack things weirdly sometimes, so we can still think it's a possibility.
They're going to lose out on Cam Thomas anyways. They're not going to re-sign him. So you're going to need him to score. Forgot
about that.
Is he still in?
Wait, why are they going to lose out on him?
He's still in debates with him, and he wants like basically max money, but they don't see him as that kind of a player.
Because he's not, you know.
He's probably not. But I mean, who else is going to score the ball for him? That's the thing. But the Nets are not going to be good, so they.
Anthony Simons, welcome to Brooklyn.
Yeah, so, I mean it's.
One thing I saw about Cam that made me think of him, I did see that he basically has improved every year and everything, including assists. Like he did get like an assist and a half more. Like I feel like he is definitely shat on more than he should be. He's definitely still a little bit empty, but like I think last year was a little bit better than people think. Honestly, he had a better year across the board, basically, like percentages. I think too.
I mean, we had the same exact discussion a week ago. Like, who's the best player on the Nets? And it's like it's probably Nick Claxton, but like, is it Cam Thomas? Has you know, an even chance at it being him as well. So,
I mean, it was the guy that they traded to fucking Denver.
Yeah, probably.
Like we said, it was Cam Johnson before, but clearly they don't want. I don't know if they want to tank or what. So I mean, hey, you can have Anthony Simons for Nick Claxton, and you can tank, and then you got all kinds of money there now because Anthony Simons doesn't have a contract next year.
Not to switch gears so abruptly like that, but have you guys heard of this rumor that LeBron's been meeting with Jokic's agent on a yacht?
I believe in
Saint Tropez.
So a tweet about it or an Instagram post about it, and they're talking about big things coming in 2026 or something like that. Like,
yeah,
that'd be hilarious.
LeBron's being so fucking messy. Like LeBron was always messy, but like he's getting even more messy with his old age.
Has he always been? I don't feel like he's been that messy.
He's always said some stuff in the media about, maybe we should get more shooters here. Maybe we should get a center.
Yeah, but that's just him being a GM. That's not messy. That's
it's
just
a little messy when you're putting that out in public instead of talking to your the ownership and the GMs about it when you clearly have a direct line of contact as LeBron James with the entire organization.
Yes, but the organization is not, obviously he wasn't getting his way, and this was a leverage play.
Which is messy. It's a leverage play, not in like a business sense. It's a leverage play in a everybody looking at you guys and looking at me kind of sense.
When we talk about LeBron James, I don't like the term messy in terms of his public persona because he's like easily the most buttoned up superstar that we've ever had.
No. Like your public persona and like him as a basketball player are completely different. Like his basketball persona is messy. Like he's always been messy.
No, it's not.
4, not 5, not 6 titles out in public. Like
that was one flub 20 goddamn years ago.
Then we got the announcement or whatever you want to call it when he left.
That's the same thing.
Miami. Like there's always been messy things, but him as a person, like his personal life and all that, like he's the most buttoned up. Like he's a great father. Like he takes care of everything. He's never in the news for anything bad. Like he's a great. All of that stuff's great, but when it comes to basketball, like he's messy. He's always doing cryptic things. Like he's putting out tweets, little cryptic tweets, and then the next week something's getting traded. Like we know how this is. Like he's a GM, but he's a messy GM.
4-time champion.
No, I'm not arguing any of that stuff.
Pretty good record, man.
You're just changing the narrative, the argument that we're having here. We're not talking about him as a basketball player. He's an unbelievable basketball player. He's not.
But you're saying him as a GM. He was the GM of all those teams, but outside of the first time at Cleveland. He put those teams together by hook or by crook.
Well, I mean, like putting together the Heat was pretty easy. Like, hey, Chris, come to Miami in free agency, and I'll go there in free agency. And then it's like, hey, whatever auxiliary pieces you put around doesn't matter. And then going back to Cleveland, wasn't that a free agency decision that he went there?
Yeah.
So, like, he just decided to go back to another really good team. They traded for Kevin Love, or did Kevin Love go there in free agency?
They had to have traded.
It was Wiggins.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Good GM. You heard of Andrew Wiggins, who's been like an all-time mid-level player for Kevin Love. Like,
great GM, dude. What are you talking about?
It's the easiest move of all time.
Yeah, it's a good GM. A good GM takes the buckets, dude.
Yeah, but I mean, look what happened to them after he left, though.
Well, his team, Kyrie Irving's knee exploded 1 billion times, and Kevin Love got his shoulder ripped out of his socket by Kelly Olynyk. It's not really his fault.
Yeah, left, like the team was gutted. They had no picks. They had no nothing left to move forward.
He does leave teams in shambles, but that's, who cares? You're out of there.
Same time you are with LeBron James. So, like, no matter what team you leave, like you can put like a skeleton crew around LeBron James, you're gonna win.
He's gonna be out of LA too. He's gonna head to Denver. So you call it messy, I call it a shrewd businessman.
I'm not saying that he doesn't make the right decision for himself. He always makes the right decision for himself. But it's not like it's not messy to tweet something about being on a boat with Jokic's agent and big things coming in 2026. That's messy.
This has been particularly operatic. Like it's been. We've never really been in a situation like this where we have like clearly the Lakers would be right to move on and do whatever they want to do for the future. Like that's the right thing, and LeBron's not going to be there, so they need to structure it how they want to play it. And LeBron's not wrong for being like, hey, like I need to get my way. Like I only got a handful of years left. Like I need to maximize what I have left. We're never especially when he's 41 and the Lakers have like the next superstar of the league. I mean, the current superstar of the league, whatever you want to call Luka Doncic. Like we have never quite seen the balances on each side of the equation.
Like we've never seen it like where LeBron wasn't the one weighing down everything. Like he wasn't the heavy side of the scale. Like now he's the one that's like, all right, do we really need you around anymore?
Well, we never saw it with Jordan. Like we never saw it with like Hakeem. We never saw it with or Kareem. Like we never saw it with any of these guys where they're at the end of their careers, like they wanted to leverage certain things and the team didn't gave in or like got rid of the asset. Like when did we see that happen before?
I don't know about leveraging teams, but I know that when Kareem went to the Lakers at the end of his career, when Magic came, it was Magic's team, like within a year or two of him being there.
Yeah, but I think Kareem was okay with that because he was 40 years old and had back issues.
Yeah, I mean, when LeBron's 40 years old, he doesn't have any issues really, but Like,
But he doesn't. He also doesn't want it to move on from it being a LeBron team.
still trying to leverage things at 40 years old, which is
Yeah.
an interesting play when you just picked up your option and they don't have to do anything with you now.
And the owner should change too.
Oh yeah, true. That's another just dynamic
Because
thrown
he really
in
had
the
the
mix.
Bucks family. Like he doesn't really. It's very different without that in the picture.
Yeah, because the buses they lean towards loyalty.
No,
Well, that's the only way they can operate because the Buss family is one of the few families in the NBA that doesn't own anything else other than their team.
yeah,
So if you can't stay loyal to your players and you can't draw people to come in, then you don't make any money.
no.
They don't even own the arena.
No, they don't own the arena. Well, no, they might own the arena, but it's like Ballmer owns Microsoft, and then he also owns the Clippers. So like he says, "Fuck it." Like I don't need to be loyal to these players. Like I'm trying to put a winning team together.
I think he also owns the arena they're going to play.
Yeah, and he built that arena too. Yeah, he built that arena too, but that's a different thing. But like he's making money in other ways. Like if the Clippers start shitting down their pants, he'd be like, okay, cool, I'll just sell out from underneath this. I still own Microsoft, and I'm gonna go cry at my yacht. Like the buses don't have that luxury.
It's not a bargaining chip; it's the chip.
Yeah, that is their moneymaker. So they need it to be making money. They need it to be relevant, which is it's a great organization to have if you need to be relevant because the Lakers are always going to be relevant, no matter if they suck or if they're good.
Yeah,
but like you still don't have anything else other than that. But this new, the new people that bought the Lakers, I don't know anything about them. Maybe they own other things. Maybe they don't care.
Yeah. I don't know. Also, one thing, Cody, to your point with the whole like LeBron not having as good at leverage, not like remembering other people. I think it's just also because like no one even at this point in their career ever even has the audacity or even can be argued in the top 20 of player. Like he's like whenever you look at the graphic of like what Kareem was doing, and he was the former highest points per game at this age, it was like 8 points per, like Kareem was getting like 7 or 8 points per game at this point of his career. So he probably didn't even think that he could do anything like this. At least LeBron is like the only dude who's like still averaging all NBA numbers at this point. So he's like fringe. Like no one's even been fringe before. He's like fringe right now. Fringe superstar still.
yeah.
We've never had someone at this point. So that's
Yeah,
probably
absolutely.
why.
It's interesting. I mean, I want to pose the question to you: do we think he plays for the Lakers this year? Like, or do you think this is the parties part ways?
I think he plays the Lakers this year. I don't think that's even a question. Like we talked about like trades for LeBron, and like teams would have to give up so much just because he's LeBron, and teams don't want to do that because there's no team that's a LeBron at this age away from winning.
Are the Nuggets a LeBron James away from winning?
Well, it's better to be looking at it than looking for it. You already got him under contract. You don't need to do anything. You can just keep him there.
No, I'm sorry. Did I say Lakers?
Yeah.
I'm sorry. I meant the Nuggets.
Yeah, I mean, the Nuggets, the Nuggets just got Cam Johnson, and you got Jokic coming back. You're hoping for more health from Jamal Murray. You don't have to rely on
What?
you're relying on not MPJ anymore. So
That's buddy. I got bad news for you. It's a bad bet. Don't make that bet on Murray.
Or you're betting on Jamal Murray's health or 40-year-old LeBron James' health.
I bet on LeBron James's health, even at 40 over Murray's. He's given me way less injuries in the span of their careers.
Well, I don't know. I don't know if they're because it all depends what you'd have to give up to get him. Like if you just planted LeBron James on the Nuggets, sure. Like I think they're going to be a title. They're better odds to win the title. But if I have to give up like Jamal Murray and Aaron Gordon for him, then no, that's not even.
Are you kidding? I think I'd make that trade.
No, you need Aaron Gordon and Jokic work way too well together.
You need it for his morale too. You can't trade Aaron Gordon.
Aaron Gordon.
I know, but come on,
Aaron
man. It's
Gordon,
LeBron
Jokic.
James here.
Aaron Gordon went to Serbia, like with Jokic. Like they're besties over there. You can't do that.
Dude,
Listen, I get it, but I want another chip.
I might give up Cam Johnson and Murray for LeBron.
Dude, the Jokic clip too of him crying at the horse race was very funny.
That's so fucking.
Why was he crying?
Dude,
his horses won.
His horse won, and he like was weeping.
He was legit. in tears.
Like, he was like literally couldn't compose himself, and then like everyone was showing pictures of him like winning the championship, and he's like just deadpan.
He's like, whatever, okay.
I'm trying to look to make.
He's just watching too. He's not even on the horse, obviously. So it's like just hilarious. It's just his horse that he owns one.
Somebody said that like horse racing for him is like his like real job, and then like in the off season he won 3 MVPs and a title.
Yeah, basically.
I'm trying to make this trade work here. Let's see. Let's try it.
LeBron makes a lot of money. That's another problem.
Yeah, he makes 52.6 million. I tried to make a trade for Aaron Gordon and Jonas Valanciunas, and it won't go through.
I wouldn't trade for Jonas Valanciunas. He didn't want to go play with Jokic. You think he wants to go play with Luka?
Yeah. Retire.
Where is Jonas from? He might.
He was trying to play in Greece, but he's not from there. I forget where he's from.
Yes. The only way you have the only way I think you can make this trade happen is if you include Jamal Murray. Which listen, I think I do in a heartbeat. Just no two ways about it. I got to get off Jamal Murray's contract.
The other thing too is like there's just going to be you might not have LeBron James after next year too. So you might be trading for a 1-year rental. Yeah,
and I think they could honestly make a serious contender effort.
I think they could too, but I mean, I don't
know
if I would get off of Jamal Murray.
Fun.
Dude, his contract's like the worst contract in the sport.
And Michael Porter Jr. is getting paid right now.
Yeah, but not as much as I don't think fucking
Michael Porter Jr.'s got like a $30 million a year contract. Like it's not cheap.
Murray's getting
38.
$6.3 million for the next 4 years, Steve.
Michael Porter Jr. is getting $38 million a year. Which one would you rather have?
Honestly, probably MPJ's because it ends quicker.
I don't think it does. I think he just signed a 4-year extension.
Well, it says Jamal Murray's making 46.3 over the next 4 years. This is according to Fanspo.
I'd rather have that than Michael Porter Jr. I think Michael Porter Jr.
That's insane to me.
He's the most one-dimensional player who also gets injured and doesn't do anything for your team other than shoot. I'd rather have Jamal Murray. At least when he plays, he does more than one thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, but Jamal Murray doesn't play. That's the counterpoint.
Neither does Michael Porter Jr.
Okay.
So I'd rather have the guy who, when he does play, is better. That's my point.
I don't have to have MPJ. You got rid of him if you're a Nugget.
If you're who has the worst contract. That's all we're talking about is who has the worst contract. I'd rather have Jamal Murray under contract than Michael Porter Jr.
No, but I wouldn't because it's shorter contract. It's a shorter contract. You get off of it quicker.
I'd still rather have Jamal Murray. It's not even close. I'd rather have an injured Jamal Murray for another year than Michael Porter Jr. on my team.
Steve, I'm questioning your ball knowledge.
Michael Porter Jr. does one thing.
I'm not an MPJ defender. He sucks. He's terrible. Like, I get it. His contract is awful.
Okay, well, does Jamal Murray suck and is he terrible?
He's not great anymore.
I think he's still a lot better than MPJ.
Let's look up his numbies here. What's his name? Jamal Murray. Jamal Murray.
Jamal 22, fucking 6-4, something like that last year.
And he played 67 games last year, which is actually a lot more than I remembered. He played awards. He did.
I mean, if it's 65 games, right?
Yeah, you got 65 to be eligible.
He's 21, 4, and 6. So it's pretty good.
Yeah, that's pretty fucking good, huh? And now let's look at Michael Porter Jr. getting 17 points a game, about 3 rebounds, and half an assist.
I see the point. Jamal Murray is a better basketball player. I still don't like his number.
Basketball player on less money next year. And
no, he's on more money next year.
No, Michael Porter Jr. is making 38 next year, and you said Jamal Murray's making 36.
He's 46.
I said 46 the year after that.
No, he's 46 this year. I never said 36 from
Yeah, you did.
Murray. No, I didn't.
36. Jacob?
No, you just don't listen.
Jacob?
Wait, what?
He said 36 for Murray the first time, didn't he?
No, I said 46.
No, he said 46 the second time.
But also,
well, Cody, it's on film.
Cody, you chose the wrong year though, because it's like he played the most last year since like 2018.
I know, what a fucking idiot. I am. I fucked up.
That's
So
like
he's on the upswing.
that's like
Come
being
on,
like
well, you want to look at numbers. Let's
that's
look
like
at
being an Indians
MPJ's
fan
numbers
right
last
now.
year.
It was trending as one of the worst contracts when he signed it, which was right after the Olympics. Which, you
I
know,
mean, you want to look at Michael Porter Jr.'s numbers now?
no, I don't. I don't want to
I bet you
waste
played
my
a
time with
lot
that.
less than 67 games last year, too.
I guess while we're here, let's look it up. MPJ numbers.
Also, do you want the headache of MPJ's family being around your team?
I don't want anything to do with him.
I don't want his podcast.
Oh,
MPJ. Wow, he played more games than Murray last year, Steve. So
did he
now what?
really?
So now what?
Oh, well, look at the numbers in those games he played then.
He's averaging 18.2, 7 boards and 2 assists, which is surprisingly not bad for what I thought.
The 7 boards surprises me the most.
He just looks lost out there, but how is he,
I mean,
I mean,
Must
well,
be
you play
so
with
streaky.
Jokic.
I was about to
But
say
you could, like, you
lost
could-
out there.
They both play with Jokic.
You could wander around with fucking Jokic out there. If you're just a shooter, he's gonna find you.
That's the second most points he's ever scored in his career, which I think is kind of the issue. Is that like, dude, you were a top 5 pick and you're only scoring 18 a game.
Andrew Wiggins over here too.
Yeah, he'll be next year's gonna be really interesting for him. We've not seen a successful Jokic departure yet, yet at all. No one's left him in good.
No, everybody leaves Jokic, all of a sudden all their numbers drop.
Yeah, KCP literally
Oh,
was like one of
God.
the least valuable people last year.
Imagine Imagine LeBron's numbers with Jokic, just 2 supercomputers next to each other, though. That would. I just want to see it as a basketball fan.
You could
Yeah,
do
it would be
free
sick to
agency.
watch.
Yeah, didn't they say 2026 anyway on that tweet? I think that's the thing. I think we don't see a LeBron trade. I just think we see him maybe do it like 1 year after.
You also got to factor in that he's not going to go anywhere without his kid, probably. So,
I mean,
Well, I
dude,
think his kid's on a guaranteed contract, isn't he?
yeah, for like a few years, I think. But I think Bronny's also like being pretty decent right now. Like he's probably gonna make the roster legitimately
Well,
too.
I mean, dude, they were hyping up a summer league game where he had 18 points, and in that same game he had 8 turnovers.
Yeah, but I guess basically is that like every game's been like in the teens at least. Like I think he had like 18 and then 16 and then 17. So at least he's like kind of consistent right now.
I don't know. It's summer league. I mean, we watched Charles Bassey dominate. Now he's talking to Euro League teams about a contract. Like,
No, I know. He's at
Bronny
least
was-
better than most. He's better than most 55 overall picks. People should give Bronny at least credit for that. That's for sure.
look, Bronny Jr. is like one of the top 1,000 basketball players in the entire world. I think.
Yeah,
Like,
probably.
I think that you can confidently say that. Like nepotism getting him into the NBA or not, like he's better than the majority of the world at basketball. But is he an NBA player? I don't think so. I mean, I think J.D. Davison's better than him, and he's struggling to find a place right now.
guess we'll see this year, huh?
He's going to Houston, which
He
he's
got
not going to
waived,
get any minutes at Houston.
Well, shit.
We waived JD, right?
Yeah, he signed with Houston, but
yeah.
there's not going to be any minutes for him in Houston unless they're blowing people out, which I guess is kind of his guess on why he would go there.
I mean, Reed Shepard was like a top 10 pick 2 years ago, and he's like unplayable for them.
No, he was only a rookie last year. I think he could be definitely used more this year. Like, who knows? Maybe it's just kind of a natural like rookie to soft. Like maybe he just didn't get used much. But with Jalen Green,
Just took a red shirt year.
I mean, look who's gone. Jalen Green and Dylan Brooks. So
There's
definitely,
going to be no ball handlers out there. Yeah.
He's the window's open for him. I'd say.
Yeah, he's gonna have to be like a Fred VanVleet replacement.
Yeah. And KD doesn't fill his slot, that's for sure. He's a 7-foot tall mid-range assassin. That's not what Reed Shepard is.
No. I sorted through like 6 Reed Shepard. I have so much Reed Shepard leverage in my NBA trading cards. It's fucking ridiculous.
Hey,
He's got the fucking market cornered.
He could be a good MIP candidate if he seriously is like the bench point guard for them.
I'm open because I'm going to be in some green. If that's the case.
Sell as soon as he wins that most improved player, just sell. Dude, like it's not going to get any better than that.
No, yeah. Who knows?
That'd be a Tom Gugliotta of fucking trading cards.
Yeah. Well, what else is new?
The Sox won the series against the Dodgers.
Oh, they won today. Good.
Yeah, Ceddanne Rafaela had like the defensive player of the year. I heard. I didn't see it, but it's what I heard on the radio when I was eating ice cream.
Dude,
Shout out to Sedan.
he has the potential. I mean, it's really like talking about a certified Hall of Famer. So I'm not obviously saying this confidently, but like if he has any chance to be a smidge of Mookie, because he's doing Mookie type things where it's like, hey, we need you in the infield and we need you in center and then we need you in right, and he's kind of like he could be a 5-tool guy, I think, in his prime, if not like walking Hall of Fame like Mookie obviously, but like damn, like to get someone like that right now is pretty crazy.
Yeah, I mean, he's like one of the most fun players to watch in the sport right now.
It's damn straight. Roman's like our smartest hitter right now too. If you watch his at bats, he like walks so much and he's like doesn't swing at all. And like he's like him and Bregman are legitimately the two smartest. And it's like Roman's played like 30 games. It's crazy.
How's Devers doing?
Really bad. It's been a good hate watch month. I don't hate watch him, but it's nice that it's not going perfectly because then we'd be getting shit on. It's more of what I care about is that we're just not getting absolutely shit on. But the Yankees also have lost. They've won less games than the Rockies and White Sox this month.
Oof.
We're creeping up on them. We're like 1 or 2 games back of the Yankees.
Hell yeah.
Fuck the Yankees.
Sox are going to
That's
be
right.
playoffs. Call it. I'm calling it. I mean, we're in it right
Who,
now.
who do you think we're going to make a move for at the deadline here?
Shohei Ohtani.
Can we get Zach Allen?
I mean, I don't know. Yeah, I hopefully it'd be a pitcher. It's looking like we're not really trading for any position people, that's for sure. Like, I think it seems like we're really happy with Durant and stuff. But yeah, honestly, I wouldn't be a surprise. It would be a baller because he's been so good, but I wouldn't be surprised if we trade like Chapman for an arm that would be here longer because Chapman's like 40.
I would be so much more in on the Sox if we got rid of that guy.
It sucks because he's like a top 10 like closer in the game, reliever in the game right now.
Yeah.
Like he's so good. He's so good. He's not a good guy, but he's good at baseball.
The rest of our bullpen is so bad though that like we could just trade him for like 2 people maybe and be so much better.
So like I don't know shit about the Sox other than like seeing random shit on Twitter, but from what I understand, like we're really good defensively, like at all positions, and our pitching is pretty decent. So
I think people would quibble with the first baseman stuff.
Yeah,
you got a guy playing out of position.
But is he decent at it, or is he?
He's doing like an average job for a guy who's playing like out of position. Yeah, Abraham Toro and all those guys.
So I mean, like, I guess the thing would be, would you want to trade for a bat then, or would you want?
No. Well, I mean, if there's like a premier bat that's available, maybe, but no, there's not really. And pitching seems to be more of the consistent issue. Consistent pitching.
What do we got to give up to get pitching though? Like, what do we have? I don't know anything about
baseball. You have
baseball.
one of like the best farm systems in the league.
Yeah, do you trade farm system guys in baseball, or you trade picks in baseball?
Farm.
You can't trade.
You can
trade
picks
picks
too, but yeah.
You can?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
I didn't know. Well, the draft just happened.
Yeah, and it doesn't.
Yeah, baseball's weird. The draft happens in the middle of the fucking year.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because no one plays anyway, but it is weird. Because I think it's just because of the college season being like when it ends. But it is odd. But yeah, it's different in baseball because they're not used. Like in basketball, that'd be so weird because like rookies do play pretty fast, but baseball, it's not like that. That's for sure.
That makes sense.
Hell yeah. That's your baseball hour corner. I saw some movies. I saw Superman and the Fantastic Four.
Were they good? I didn't see either of them.
They were both good.
Nice.
I kind of want to see Fantastic Four. I don't know. I haven't watched Marvel movies since like Endgame, basically.
It's one of the.
I'm so far behind. I can't catch up at this point. Like, there's no way to catch up on the new shit.
You don't have to like watch the shows. I don't think it's. You don't really have to know anything to watch this Fantastic Four.
Well, that's the thing I really like about Marvel movies. Is like most of the time you don't need to know shit about what happened to watch it. But
well, no, I'd argue that for like the past 15 years, that wasn't the case. You have to have had like seen the last one and understand why this guy's doing what.
For like the Avengers movies, yeah.
Yes,
And like then like or for the Thor movies, you have to watch each one to see what's going on. But like you could just hop into a random, super Iron Man movie,
Or Ant-Man.
or you could just watch Ant-Man and be like, "Oh, this is a good movie. Cool. I don't need to know anything that happened before or after this."
Yeah, the really good Marvel movies they get like kind of are standalone, but this one I will say, while it's a good movie, it's not great. It's got some serious issues with it, but it's still like for the new era of Marvel, pretty good, pretty good. And I will say you don't have to know anything about the prior history of any of the movies to watch this one without giving a spoiler. I'll just say that. Superman, obviously, that's DC. They're rebooting the DC universe with James Gunn, so
That's
you don't have to know. Huh?
Pretty good pick for you to start with.
Yeah, I mean, listen, I think he's one of the best guys, like writers, maybe ever. But that one also has issues, but it's still really good.
Nice.
I mean, every movie's gonna have issues. Basically, there's not a lot of movies out there that don't have issues, other than like biopics, maybe, or something like that. Because like it's like I'm going based off of a certain thing happening.
What's the issue with The Godfather 2, Steve? Let's hear it.
I didn't see that movie. Probably it's
Okay.
too fucking long.
That's that. I was gonna say if you were to pick a nit, it's probably that it's like a little too long.
I think I watched the first one. I tried really hard to watch the first one, and it's like 3 hours long, and I was like, "All right, I don't know." It was okay. It was way too fucking long.
Yeah, but they're epic journeys, Steve.
No, sure.
Godfather 3, that one is way too fucking long in the sense that it never should have happened. But yeah. Man.
I watched Sinners.
Nice.
I finally got to watch Sinners. Are we allowed
Yes, you were talking to me about it. Jacob,
What?
have you seen Sinners?
Yeah, I saw it. I saw it the night it came out. It was awesome.
Spoiler alert for those who haven't seen Sinners. It came out in fucking March of this year or something stupid.
To be fair, it came out in like the end of April, but to be fair, like it didn't come out on streaming, I don't think, until like a couple weeks ago. So
No.
Not everybody can get out to the movies and see shit. But
it's a full Marvel movie. It's spoiler alerts.
I like to give people heads up. We have lots of fans listening to this. Okay.
Yeah. Yes. Go ahead.
That might be like the top 3 movies I've ever seen in my life. Like that was one of the best movies I think I've ever seen in my life. Like
okay, go on.
Did such a good job of blending a movie and a film. Like I've talked about movies and films being different things like so many times. Like a movie being like a Fast and Furious or whatever. Like, hey, I'm gonna go have fun and watch this. I'm not gonna expect crazy things out of this. But like a film being like an Oppenheimer, where it's like I need to be deep into this. I need to be 100%.
I get what you're saying.
Like this is gonna be cinematography in it. It's gonna be moving. Like there's differences between movies and films.
So all films are movies, but not all movies are films, is what you're saying.
No, I think they're completely separate things. But I think this is one that actually blended both.
Okay. Then I fucked me. I forget what I'm saying.
I think that this actually just blended both perfectly. So I think you can go into this movie and not like think too hard and just enjoy it as like a fun vampire movie with Michael B. Jordan shooting shit and Haley Steinfeld with some dope music, and I think that you can just go into watching that way, or you can just go into it and like be invested and fully dive into the story and listen to the backstory of the stuff. And I think it was just did a great job of blending both.
Yeah, I couldn't. I with whatever the dichotomy of you just gave me, I agree with what you're saying for the most part. I don't know about the movie versus film thing, but it's like it's probably the best film I've seen this year.
Yeah,
but it's still a long way to go. But I don't see many films in the upcoming slate beating that one. But who knows?
He somehow the twin thing wasn't bad. Somehow that really scared me. But
yeah, Michael B. Jordan beat the he can't act allegations.
Oh, for sure, act his ass off.
Yeah, he did a great job. The storyline was well written. The action was good. The special effects were fantastic.
That crazy.
It wasn't too over the top. It wasn't crazy gory. It wasn't like over the top. It wasn't like jump scare. It was like, all right, we're just gonna use tense moments to build this for you.
Yeah, Coogler kicked ass. He I think what's more impressive is like the run that Coogler's been on. Now it's obviously gone hand in hand with Michael B. Jordan because he's like in every film that Coogler does. But Coogler is like, I think, cemented himself as like the best young director. I think. Outside, I mean, he's got a few other ones that are around him, like Villeneuve, Ari Aster. You know, there's a handful of Chloe Zhao or whatever. Like there's a select few, but I think he's probably, in terms of like studio production and making your money on like these big productions, he's kind of gone ahead of the rest with this movie.
Yeah, I feel like that's true. I mean, like the first two or the first three out of the first four movies that he did were like two of them were Marvel movies.
Well, no, he did Fruitvale Station. He's done a bunch of shit.
Well, the four movies that he's done, Fruitvale Station, two Black Panthers, and Creed, before he did this one. So two of them were Marvel movies, and one was based off of the Rocky saga. So they kind of already had backing. But for him to go out and write and direct this whole movie, like, and have that stand alone, like off of his own, like that was wildly impressive.
Yeah, it was a great effort. Great job. I do want to look up Coogler's filmography.
Jacob, what did you think of that? Did you that was a good date night movie is what I heard.
Yeah, no, I it was great. Honestly, I loved it. The like I was saying, the location lends itself to having awesome music. That's for sure too. And I like vampire stuff too, so it kind of was an easy win for me. A movie I'm kind of looking forward to, similar light as Weapons. That's
the one that I'm a lot of my like what I'm hinging on. Like that's my most anticipated film coming up.
Love me some Josh Brolin.
Dude, did you like? I remember realizing this in the past, but I forgot. Like the Zach Kreger director, like who he is.
Yeah, he directed Barbarian.
But like who he is before that?
No.
You remember Whitest Kids You Know?
Yeah, I do.
Is that guy from that?
He's in it. He was one of the guys in Whitest Kids You Know, and now he's one of the most famous directors in horror.
That's wild.
I just looked it up to like confirm because I was like, "What the fuck?"
It wasn't the dude with the long hair.
No, he passed. Unfortunately,
he died. I remember one of them died. I couldn't remember if it was him or not.
I'll send
it. That's why that show ended.
You'll recognize him. I'm gonna send you the screenshot over text.
Oh wow!
Dude,
I'm seeing it now,
dude. I was like, it just broke my brain. But I think, dude, you know what's crazy too is that all the things we liked growing up, like people are randomly getting shoutouts. Like the director of Happy Gilmore 2.
Who is it?
It's the drug dealer from Workaholics.
That's.
Do you know that he's directing like he also just won like an award. He directed like one of the more successful movies this year. I'm gonna look it up.
Oh my god, I was gonna say something.
Yeah, that guy. Shout out to that guy. Only questions I had with Sinners.
Jordan Peele, obviously he comes to mind. Sorry to cut you off, Steve, but Jordan Peele's another guy.
All-timer. He's been on an all-time run with Nope.
But he's just like that goofy guy from that project, and then he did the Key and Peele thing, and now he's like a sophisticated, like big Hollywood horror producer.
Absolute genius with his writing too.
Yeah.
The only questions I had with that movie were like the vampires all had like a hive mind thing going on, right?
Something.
Yes.
That was what I kind of figured, but like then like Mary was a vampire, but you saw her bail out into the woods. Like when the sun was about to come up. That's how she survived. And then Stack was the boyfriend that got bit. He also didn't join them out there. And he just bailed out too. So like why were they not like hive minded like everybody else? Like why did they
No, well the other ones were like in pain.
Well, wouldn't they be in it too because they're part of this whole vampire thing too?
But you suspend disbelief, being like, yeah, they got away by the time, because all the other ones, they didn't just die with Remick because Remick died. They died because they burned.
They burned all sitting up there dancing and like doing the whole thing, chanting the thing with Remick.
The Irish song.
Yeah, and they're all out there doing the thing with Remick out there when he was baptizing Preacher Boy again, and like they were all out there with him then. But like,
no, but they weren't there.
No, no, not Stack and Mary. They weren't there, but all the rest of the vampires were out there too.
Yes. So what's your
Like,
question?
if they're all hive minded and all following Remick, then why did Mary and Stack not have the hive mind thing going on?
They did. They
No,
were.
they didn't because they bailed. They bailed before the sun came up, and the rest of them all stood there while the sun came up because Remick was still standing there.
Yeah, but the hive mind doesn't mean you're like you're a non-autonomous being. Like you have to be with Remick. You don't have to be with Remick. You can just go about doing your own thing,
Oh.
but you share a hive mind with all the other vampires that were.
I thought that was like a whole like Remick control.
It's never really fleshed out, so I'm speculating.
I thought that was a whole Remick controlled all of them kind of thing, but no, I get it. And then the other one was when Smoke killed Annie, and I think it was Mary or Stack, I can't remember, yelled at him something about you ruined our plan or something like that when he killed him, which was like
having them all be together.
Yeah, so it was I thought that was like something that I missed where like
Well, they just wanted, once they converted Annie, she's like, kill me before I turn so I can go to the afterlife.
Got that,
and he does that. They all wanted them to be together as the vampire coven.
They wanted just those four of them to be together, like Mary, Annie, Smoke, and Stack, to all just stay together forever.
Yeah. Because if you think about the vampires, they're evil, right? Obviously, they're like the villains, but they don't actually have an evil, like, from their point of view, they're doing something that's like really good. Like, listen, we're all equal here. Like, this world's been hard on black people, you people. Come join us and we'll be like a clan that lives forever and has equality. Like, they have a good goal, albeit through terrible means. They got to kill you to get to it, but they think it's good. And so,
I feel like they actually do feel that way. Like, I feel like Remick actually does feel that way.
Yeah, I mean, I think Remick is like, I don't think there's any like, he's not like your typical vampire evil, like just Satan spawn.
Kill you.
I'm thirsty.
Make you a vampire with me so we can take over the world.
Because he was a victim. He says he was a victim.
He was before Christianity. He said that he was older than Christianity in Ireland. So then he saw the Catholics come in and take over Ireland and everything. So
yeah, so
I thought that was really interesting, because it could have been just so easy just to make the white vampires KKK members and all that shit. But like, he was like, no, we're gonna twist.
They were a separate entity.
Yeah. I thought that was a really cool twist to it.
Although the hive mind kicks in, that guy, the couple that Remick turns at first, the husband's in the KKK, and that's how they found out that the KKK is going to kill them all later.
He knows all this stuff, yeah. Or whatever the fucking guy's name was.
I don't care if they spin off the series, if they go on a Stack or whatever. Smoke. Who's the one that survives? Smoke or Stack?
Stack and Mary are the ones that survive.
A Stack and Mary spin-off. I don't care if they do that. That's fine. I'll check in. I want out of that movie, I want more of like the vampires through history.
Yeah. Type
stuff. That seems really cool. And like getting to the origin of where they come from. That would be
sweet. I mean,
really cool to expand. I'm just a nerd with that shit though.
If they kept it at just one movie, I think that would just be so cool too.
Fine too.
Have it be its own thing.
It's definitely a rewatchable movie. I've already seen it twice.
Yeah, I was gonna watch it again. I haven't had a chance to. And like you can't do like a Stack and Mary throughout the years until they meet Sammy before he dies, because you already know that they survived everything. Like, you can't build any suspense with them fighting vampire hunters or whatever. Like, at the end they're gonna live because they're gonna be there for Sammy, and not in the 90s. So
yeah, but you could like do all right, fine. From that point on, then
Yeah, that'd be cool. I'll see fucking Michael.
Also, never put it past a fucking money grubbing studio to fucking fart out a plot, dude.
Well, you can do it. Coogler, I don't think Coogler would be behind the second one if they ever tried to do that. I think that he put way too much for this one. This was a movie that for every second of this movie I felt something. Like
he's getting the rights back to it.
To like whatever it was. Yeah, 25 years. Yeah.
So I think that he'd have a say in what's going to come off of it, but I don't know. I don't know how his contract's written.
I don't know. All the movie places are all scared to shit because of that contract, getting it back in 25 years.
Mm-hmm.
Which is great. I love to see them.
That's going to be unfortunately, that's going to be the thing that lasts lasting legacy of this movie is like the contractual IP rights stuff from it, with Coogler kind of breaking the mold.
Well, for like the movie nerds and stuff like that, like I had to listen to so many podcasts about this movie because I loved it so much. That's the only reason why I found out about it. But like, if I didn't listen to podcasts about it or look into it like that, then I would have no idea anything about the contractual things of it. So, I mean, it's gonna last in the movie industry for sure, forever. Like this being one of those movies, but he's not the first one to do it. Tarantino did it first.
Yes, but that, I think at that point he was already. Well,
He was
first of all,
already
he's black. Coogler is black, so it's different. He's a black artist.
Well, yeah, but
getting
I'm
this
just
stuff.
saying that he's not the first one to get his IP back from a studio.
No, I know, but I think
Tarantino at that point when he did it, though, it wasn't like his first
yes,
big spin-off.
yes,
He
exactly.
wasn't getting the rights to Dawn from Dusk Till Dawn when he wrote it.
No.
Good.
Did you guys see all
Nope.
the homages to old horror movies in it?
I'd forget because I haven't rewatched it, and I watched it when it came out, so I definitely have forgotten.
There's a lot of small ones. Like there was a point where Stack was leaning up against the door and he was looking down at the camera like it was from The Shining. Then there was the part where they're all eating the garlic.
Oh, when he's like banging his head on the thing.
Yeah, but the one with Stack, he wasn't banging his head. He was just looking down at it. It was just like the same shot.
Mm.
And then there was the one when they're all eating the garlic to try and see if anybody was a vampire.
Oh, The Thing, yeah.
And that was from The Thing, which
Yeah.
was cool. There was another one too I couldn't remember.
No,
Probably,
The Thing was pretty direct, that's for sure.
Yeah, I haven't seen The Thing in so long. I forgot about that.
That's my favorite horror movie of all time.
Was that Kurt Russell in that one?
Mm-hmm.
I knew the dog was fucking weird because, like, I remember the first time I watched it, I was like, why the fuck is that dog in the fucking middle of the fucking...
Well, why are these guys in a helicopter trying to kill it?
Yeah, the first scene they're trying to kill it. I'm like, what the fuck? Like, there's something up with that dog.
Yeah, something real fucked up with that dog. If you cut to it, put it in the kennel, it kills all the other dogs. I feel so bad for those dogs, man. They're literally ripping the cage to get out of it. It's fucking horrifying.
What a good movie.
Love it. Best horror film ever.
Ever?
In my opinion.
Better than Sinners?
I wouldn't even call it Sinners like a horror. I mean, it is a horror film because it's vampires, but it's like a drama. The drama piece of it's so nice. Like,
that's what I mean. It blends like...
No, it's a horror though. I can't say it's a drama. It's like a mix.
You can't call it a drama, but you can't call it a horror either, though, because it's like there's some vampires in it, but it's not solely based on the vampires. Like
Smoke and Stack stick out so much to me as characters in that film. Like their characters are fleshed out, and like a lot of the other characters are fleshed out too, like very well. The first hour of the film is all backstory, how they get in the gang together, and like, can you even tell me what fucking Kurt Russell's name is in the thing? It's like McCready. Like I don't know what his first name is, but his last name's McCready.
Yeah, you don't know anything about him. You know that he was just in the fucking...
Yeah, he's just like a drunk dude with a cowboy hat in the Arctic.
What a life to live.
But that movie I'd rather watch The Thing. Well, one, because it's shorter, way shorter. But it's also, I don't have to think so much, and I don't have to I don't know.
Well, that's the thing with the Sinners, that you can just go in there and just enjoy it. You don't have to think if you really want to.
There's a lot more spectacle in Sinners.
Yeah, there's a lot more cinematography. There's a lot more. I can sit back and enjoy this music that they're playing while the vampires are dancing in a circle. That's wicked sick. Like,
there's also really hard emotional scenes in Sinners.
Yeah. You don't get that in The Thing, really.
No.
That's more of a just like, hey, shit's getting fucked up.
Yeah.
I like the part.
But then again, like fucking, you have a movie like Hereditary where it's like, that's a thinking man's like horror film. Like that one is fucked up, and it's got the emotional. I mean, it's all about the character development. It's literally that's the entire thing, and then you get like the horror. Yeah, it's like I don't know. I could talk about this shit for hours.
The
but
kid's name who plays the teenage son in that movie.
Yeah,
Alex Wolff.
Naked Brothers Band.
Wolff. He's in like all Ari Aster's fucking.
The Naked Brothers Band. What?
Yeah, he was one of the brothers in the Naked Brothers Band.
What the hell is that?
You don't remember that, like the crazy, that annoying ass show when we're. I mean, maybe that's showing the age difference because I was 2 years younger and then I had a sister 4 years younger. But that was like in the big time rush time of like Nickelodeon.
I've seen Big Time Rush live in concert because I have a sister who's
Yeah.
is 9, but I don't know who the fuck that is.
They just had like a show back. He was one of the brothers in a show where it was like it's supposed to be some like weird thing where it was like a show about a band and they were like actually had some songs, but it's just but they weren't actually like a real band though. It was just like
It's like a Disney show band thing.
But yeah, it's funny to see him doing this shit now. A good hard
That kid's a fucking hell of an actor. I mean, he's in all the Ari Aster shit. He's in the fucking
He's not in all area. You kept saying that. He's not. He's only in that. No.
He's in a lot of Wes Anderson movies. I know that.
He's in Oppenheimer. I know that.
Right, yeah.
He's in Old.
Yeah.
M. Night Shyamalan's Old.
He is.
Am I fucking losing my mind? It's a different kid that's in yeah, it's definitely a different fucking kid in Slumdog Millionaire.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's fucking that's
so fucking long ago.
Oh my fucking god. Yeah, Alex Wolff's not Indian, I don't think. That guy's actually Indian. It's God damn it. He did Monkey Man recently. Whatever.
I don't know the guy.
Speaking of Ari Aster, Eddington came out. That's a movie I want to see. I heard it's really good.
Oh yeah, that's one of the Joaquin Phoenix and
Joaquin
and Pedro Pascal.
Correct.
Yeah, that one looks fucking good. I don't understand.
Joaquin's a retread. He was in Beau is Afraid. That movie's fucking weird, but it's good.
Yeah, I didn't understand any of the fucking trailers that I watched for Eddington, but I'm just all in on it.
Jacob, have you seen?
No, I'm not.
Give us a synopsis of what this is going to be about, so that I can understand too.
So, as I understand it, it's a COVID era drama in a small town of Eddington, I believe is somewhere in the Southwest. I think Joaquin Phoenix is the sheriff of the town, and the mayor of the town, I think, is Pedro Pascal, and it's a COVID-based drama, but shit gets weird because there's like gunfire, and it's an Ari Aster film, so you guarantee it's going to get weird.
Yeah.
Other than that, I don't know.
Yeah, they're both fighting to be mayor of the town, I think, or something like that.
It looks like a political drama, but that's probably just the backdrop.
I mean, look, it's Joaquin Phoenix, like Pedro Pascal. You know, no matter what the fucking writing's going to be, it's probably going to be pretty decent.
Maybe it'll be vampires.
Ooh.
Maybe I know the movie poster on IMDb is like a series of American buffalo running off a cliff.
Ooh, weird. I like that picture. That's interesting.
I do love Ari Aster. I think he's fantastic. There's not been a project of his I don't like. Even Beau is Afraid, where it's like you either really gonna dig him or you're gonna be out on this film because it's fucking weird.
There's so many like weird fables. It could be anything. It's almost like how this Weapons movie is about, like the Pad Piper. Like you can never know, like when it just could be like a random fable about that's taking over some town.
That movie looks so good, man.
Yeah, I know. COVID just could be involved, and that's why it's like shown. But like that's the false flag, is that it could be some like weird fable type curse situation. Who knows?
Red salmon.
Yeah.
None of Ari Aster's films of Hereditary have like involved the occult or like demons. Just Hereditary.
He did it good though. He did it really good.
Yeah, it's like
I didn't like
Midsummer,
but like the ending with the fucking devil and everything like that was pretty sweet.
Wait, you didn't like Hereditary?
No, I didn't really like it. I just thought it was just,
what? Why?
I just wasn't on that movie. I don't know. It was just didn't really grip me at any point in the movie. It was like, all right, this is just gonna be just sad and bad shit happening to this family. Like,
it is sad. Yeah, it's a fucking hard watch at times for sure.
You know, like, I don't know. Nothing really ever. Maybe I'll try to give it another shot. I don't know.
Dude, his sister goes into anaphylactic shock and he knocks her head off.
Oh, I know.
A pole.
Then he leaves her body in the fucking car for mom to
and
morning.
The next day, and all you see is him laying in bed with his eyes open, and you hear her scream bloody murder in the back. That's like that. When I saw that in theaters, it was like visceral. I was like, I had a visceral reaction. I was like, whoa, that is fucking dark. And then also it turns out the whole time it's just about the devil. Like the devil's trying to invade. The devil did it the whole time, or the cult did it.
Yeah, that
Just great stuff.
that was the real fun part of the movie. It was like figuring out how the grandma dying and like how she's still getting her way, and like kind of unraveling that fake friend was like kind of like that friend that was like, oh, I was friends with the grandma, was like really just like pushing the whole thing along the whole time secretly. Like that's the fun.
Everybody like in the circles, the various circles, is like a member of the cult. You see them all again. Like one of Alex Wolf's friends when he's smoking weed is in the cult. You see him at the end. They're all naked, smiling at him, fucking creepily. And then Midsummer is about grief and like a toxic boyfriend, and it's about a fucking Swedish like coven cult that kill their old people. And Beau is Afraid is about a guy with mommy issues.
True.
The guy's got fucking range. The guy's got range.
Listen, there's a weird little fucking psychological background you can flesh out of Ari Aster through his films. He's definitely trying to work. He's trying to work some shit out through film. That's for damn sure.
You know what? We're all better for it, okay? Because
I'll be there to watch it.
I'll be on. I'll have to try and tune into Midsummer or something.
Speaking of bangers, I think this has gone on long enough. There's not been much basketball talk here.
Yeah,
but
we hopped on this like, what the fuck are we going to talk about? And we've been here for over an hour.
Yeah. Guys, any final words?
So excited for Ben Simmons to be a Boston Celtic.
If Ben Simmons becomes a Boston Celtic, I will fucking hail Payman, dude. I'll fucking hail Payman. Oh, man.
Payman heard.
Okay. All right, guys. We love you. Thank you for watching. Watch films. Watch good films. And maybe watch the Celtics.
Maybe the summertime we'll do a film club.
Sure.
You guys pick a movie that you guys have already seen. We'll see if I can find a way to watch it.
I've already seen over 100 films this year, brother.
This fucking guy. Tune into fucking Cody's Letterboxd.
Yeah, bro. Like and subscribe. Tune into the Celtics this year. This shit ain't gonna be a movie. That's for damn sure.
It might be Hereditary.
It might be a tragedy.
It might be just fucking sad and then end really fucking horribly.
Yeah. But then when Jason Tatum swoops in to save the day, just when you think it's the bleakest, we're gonna be sub 500. He's gonna jump in with his new Achilles and save the day. And that's been the Banner Report. Go Seas.
Go Sox.
Bleed green. Go Sox. Go Pats.
True.
Love you guys.
Go Bruins, I guess, whatever.
And go Bees, yeah. All right, bye.
Feel better, Jason. Feel better, Jalen.